On today's My Mortgage Hound Daily Home of the Day, we're going to talk about how the government shutdown is affecting interest rates, and I have a cool brand new listing down on Evergreen Highway that's sure to impress. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at in the world today. Tuesday, October 7th. Sorry, I did not post yesterday. I was chaperoning a field trip. Let's get right to it. Interest rates remain flat, and a lot of this has to do with the government shutdown. National average, according to Mortgage News Daily, on 30-year fixed today, 6.38. On our government loans, we ticked up just slightly to 6.07 from last Friday. Jumbo loans, 6.28, still 10 basis points less than the conforming loans. If we scroll down here, there's a great, easy-to-read article about interest rates. Yes, interest rates are at a week high, but it says right here, this sounds a bit more dramatic than it is because the past 2.5 weeks have been very narrow and today's rates are merely at the upper edge of that range. So flat, okay? There's no big economic reports driving volatility. More extreme rate movement remains on hold until the government shutdown ends. This line here. So we're going to see what's happening. We're going to watch two things. We're going to watch the government shutdown, and we're going to watch the comments and the attitude of the Feds approaching the next Fed meeting. Some other market data. Troy Jensen over at Professional Realty Experts sent over this data this week, okay? And this is great. This is our inventory in Clark County. We're in September. We're at 3.6 months. That's the highest inventory we've had for the year, tied with last month. If we look compared to 2024 is 3.3 and 2022, 2.5. New listings down 17%, pending sales up 0.8%, average sales price up 1.2%. So very undramatic reporting. The inventory is definitely up. We can feel it, but nothing to panic about. I'm interested to see what happens with these numbers at the end of Q4 with the Fed's announcements in October. Okay, check out this listing I found today. We are going to 1110 Southeast Evergreen Highway. 4 beds, 3 baths, 2,900 square feet. Built in 1977. This home is listed by Matthew. Let's see what Matthew has to say. Prepare to be captivated by this stunning Evergreen Highway, fully renovated ranch-style home with 4 beds and 3 baths, breathtaking Columbia River views, almost 3,000 square feet. Impeccable attention to detail shines from the new siding, windows, and roof. Composite deck to exquisite interior upgrades, including kitchen, doors, flooring, and light fixtures. So, maybe not a gut remodel, but pretty close. Vaulted ceilings, wraparound deck, high-end quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances, primary suite with sliding doors open onto the patio overlooking the flat backyard retreat. Downstairs, a versatile flex space with separate entrance, features a wet bar, a beverage refrigerator, sounds like a great place for a pool table, surrounded by serene surroundings. Future plans include enhancing city connections and optimizing views. Not sure what that means. All right, let's take a look at some pictures. Okay, highly sought after area. We'll look at the map. This is south of Evergreen Highway. So you're on the correct side of the road. It looks like a wood-burning fireplace, at least a chimney for one. Beautiful deck, some arborvitae for future privacy. There's that 2-car garage. Okay. Looks like 9-foot ceilings at least in this home, which is great for the era. I think this was 1977. And if you know me, I can't do 8-foot ceilings, which is very common back then. Okay, it is a wood-burning fireplace. Looks like they painted the brick fireplace white. I like it. Vaulted ceilings, recessed lighting. Very clean here, dining area. Into the kitchen. There's our great room. Those are some big sofas. Nice big windows with millwork around the window. Yeah, this looks brand new inside. There's our slider out to the composite deck. Love the railing. Covered, partially covered patio deck. There's the Columbia River. You can see how close you are. Nice quartz countertops. Like the cabinets. Very clean kitchen. Oh, interesting. That looks like our utility room. Let's go back. Utility room with the matching quartz countertops, undermount sink. Very high end for a utility room. Okay, here's the stairs going down. Okay, so we're still on the upper level. Bedroom number 1, built-in shelving. Good sized bedroom. Fully remodeled bathroom. Matching cabinets. And here is our primary with the slider out to the back deck. And I believe we're downstairs here. Double closets. Again, fully remodeled bathroom. Nice walk-in shower. Another fireplace downstairs, painted white to match upstairs. I love it. Very cool bonus room downstairs. Definitely put a pool table down here. Oh, and a separate dining room downstairs. That's where the pool table goes. With a wet bar, bathroom. Another bedroom down here. There's a good shot of the wet bar. I like how the cabinets and the countertops all match throughout the kitchen, utility room, bathrooms, and that wet bar. Okay, here's our 2-car garage. Back deck. Actually, I think that's the front deck. It is. There's the back patio. Nice fire pit area. Very well landscaped. You can see just how close to the Columbia River you are. New roof, new windows. Looks like there's some room to build a shop if you wanted. There's your view. Another drone shot. Beautiful. Okay. Let's look at the map really quick to see. You saw the 205 bridge there, so you can see right where this house is located. And I was wrong. It's located on the north side of Evergreen Highway, but you're still very close to the river. Let's go back to Troy's report here. If we scroll down, there's a lot of good data that we'll break down on here throughout the week, but I want to scroll to this map where we can see the median list price in this area number 5 is the Heights. 878 is the median list price. This home is listed at $975. Keeping it simple on the program, but adding that temporary 2-1 buy down loan feature that you can add on to almost any loan program out there. 20% down makes our loan amount $780,000. Interest rate national average today, according to Mortgage News Daily, 6.38. If we look at a payment breakdown, $48.68 is your principal and interest. Property taxes on this home are $715 a month. $100 a month approximately for homeowners insurance. Gives you a total payment of $56.83. Now, if we add on that 2-1 temporary buy down and we ask the sellers to pay for it, which you should be able to get away with, especially at this price range, you could probably get away with that and some more. You're looking at year one, the interest rate being reduced by 2% to 4.38, saving us $972 a month for the first 12 payments, bringing our total payment to $47.11 for that first year. In year two, the interest rate is reduced by 1%, 2-1 temporary buy down to 5.38, bringing our total payment to $51.85 and saving us $598 a month for year two. And then years 3 through 30, we're at the full payment and full interest rate, hoping, never guaranteed, but hoping that we'll be able to catch an interest rate in the low fives. And we're going to talk about this throughout the week too, kind of some forecast and what that's going to do to the market. So it'll be really interesting to see how that all unfolds. That's all I have for you today. We'll be back tomorrow with another listing. Like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.